Let us begin. Welcome to Time Series Visualization with Python. In this lesson, you will learn how to explore and visualize time-based data. We will use Matplotlib and Plotly, which are popular tools for making plots. By the end, you will be able to read time series data and make beautiful charts. Let us get started. What is one kind of data that you think changes over time? Let us learn what a time series is. What is a time series? A time series is a set of data collected over time, like daily temperatures or monthly sales. It helps us see how things change or repeat. Can you think of another example? Write it down or say it out loud. Let us set up our Python environment for clean and easy plotting. We turn off warning messages to keep things tidy. We import a library called warnings. Here we filter out any warnings. We import pandas for working with datasets and Matplotlib for making charts. Here comes pandas, which helps with tables of data. We also need a tool for making graphs, so we import Matplotlib. Try retyping each import line. Now let us get some real data to work with. We are getting ready to load some airline passengers' data. We write down the web link for the data. Let us read in the data from the internet as a table. We print out the shape of our table so we know how big it is. We show the first few rows to see what the data looks like. Notice the column names and rows. What do you think each means? It is important to tell Python that our dates are real dates, not just words. We look at the column for months and check if it is a date. We tell pandas to turn this column into a date type. Now, we print out the types of each column to double-check. Great! Now your data is in the right format for time series analysis. Let us visualize how the number of airline passengers changed over time. We start a new, wider chart. Now we plot the number of passengers over each month. That gives us a simple line graph. We give the chart a title to explain what it shows. We label the x-axis as month. We label the y-axis as passengers. We tidy up the layout to fit everything. Now we show the plot. How does this line look? Is it growing, shrinking, or repeating? Let us talk about why we might pick different plotting tools. Why use different plot tools? Matplotlib is great for quick, classic plots. Plotly adds interactivity so you can zoom and hover over data. Have you used any interactive graph apps before? Now let us make a chart where you can interact and explore the data easily. We import Plotly Express, a simple graphing tool. We make a line plot using our data. The x-axis is month, and the y-axis is number of passengers. We also add a title to the chart. Now, the plot appears, and you can zoom or hover. Try clicking and dragging to zoom. What do you notice? Let us see how to zoom into just 1 year of data. Sometimes you want to look at a smaller part of your data. Here, we select only the rows from the year 1949. We make a figure for our plot. Now we draw a line for just that year. We give the plot a new title. The x-axis is still months. The y-axis is still number of passengers. We tidy up the chart. Now we display the new chart. Can you try changing the year to see a different slice? Here, let us take any year you type and plot it. We ask you to type a year you want to see. The input tells us which data to pick. The year you enter is turned into a number. We select just the rows for that year. We create a new figure to draw on. Now we plot those months and passenger counts. The chart title shows which year it is. We label the months on the bottom. We label the number of passengers on the side. We tidy up again. The chart appears. Try typing a year in the range 1949 to 1960 to see data for that time. What if you choose a year that is not in the data? Let us handle that safely. Sometimes users pick a year that is not in the table. We use a try statement to catch mistakes. We look for a year that is way in the future. If nothing comes up, we politely tell the user so. If there is data, we plot it as before. This is just in case we do find something. If any error pops up, we catch it just in case. We print out a message to help find out why. Try changing the year to see what messages appear if no data is found. Let us change the style to make the plot more fun to look at. You can customize your chart to look unique. We make a bigger plot as before. We use dashed lines, orange color, and little circles on each point. We update the title so it makes sense. The x-axis says month. The side says passengers. We tidy up the view. We display the styled plot. Try changing the color. What other styles do you see in the documentation? You can focus on different seasons by choosing just those months. If you want to see summer travel, you pick just the months of June, July, and August. This line chooses those rows with months 6, 7, and 8. We make a new chart for these months. We plot these dates with a green color. The plot title tells you what you are seeing. Month labels go along the bottom. Passengers are shown up the side. We tidy everything up. The special chart appears. What about winter? Try changing the numbers to use December, January, and February. Let us see how to find yearly averages using grouping. You can make a new column for the year. Then, you group the data by the year column. You calculate the average number of passengers for each group. Now we make a chart that stacks the averages as bars. This line draws the bars, using blue color. We give the plot a title. The year numbers go along the bottom. We label the average passengers up the side. We tidy up and show the bar chart. Notice which year was the busiest. Let us use Plotly to show the busiest month each year as colored dots. We import NumPy, which helps with numbers. We find the month with the highest number of passengers in each year. We keep just those special rows. Now we create a scatter plot where each dot is sized by how many people traveled. The color tells you which year it was. A neat Plotly chart pops up. Try hovering over a dot to see the exact number for that month. Let us keep the chart forever by saving it to your computer as a picture. You can store your plots as picture files to look at later. The figure for our plot is made wide. We draw the familiar line in purple. The title helps you remember the plot. We label the axes as usual. Tidy up for saving. This saves the picture in the current folder. We close the plot window. We print a message to confirm the file was saved. Check your current folder for the image file. Can you open it? Let us make your chart show both the original data and a smooth trend line. A rolling average shows trends by smoothing out the bumps. Here we add a new column that averages each 12 months in a row. We make a long, wide plot. This draws the original line for monthly values. We add the smoother trend as a bold line. The title says what the plot now shows. Months on the bottom again. Passengers on the left again. The legend explains which line is which. Tidy and show the new plot. What does the rolling average tell you about long-term trends? We are ready to build something more advanced using what you have learned. Mini project, visualize seasonality and compare years. Let us make two charts, one showing all years at once, one zoomed on one year. We will use both Matplotlib and Plotly for this. Get a sheet of paper ready to jot observations. Let us try seeing if each year follows the same pattern. We loop over each year in the table. For every year, we plot a new line for its months and passengers. The label holds the year number for the legend. A title tells us this is a comparison chart. Months go along the bottom. Passengers on the left as usual. The legend helps you pick out the years. We keep things neat. And we display the multi-year comparison. What stays the same each year? What changes? Write down one thought. Let us make it interactive with Plotly so you can explore each year yourself. We use Plotly again to create a colorful line chart. Months are compared for every year by different colors. A helpful title explains the plot. We set the x-axis label so the months show clearly. The interactive chart appears. Try hovering over lines or selecting a single year in the legend to highlight it. A few tips if something goes wrong with your charts. Troubleshooting, common plot problems. Are your dates showing up as numbers? Make sure to set column type to date time. Do you see nothing? Maybe your data slice is empty. Does your chart look squished? Try adjusting the figure size. Check your code, and do not worry if it takes a few tries. Try making a simple plot from scratch if you get stuck. Let us learn how to save your interactive creations. Extra, save interactive Plotly charts. You can save Plotly charts as HTML files using figure_HTML, filename.html. Open it in your web browser to share or explore. Try saving your latest Plotly chart and open the saved file. Let us save your interactive plot with any name you like. We make another Plotly line chart using the airline passenger data. Now you can type in a name for your saved HTML file. The chart is saved using the name you chose. You see a message so you know it worked. Find and open your saved HTML file and show a friend what you made. Remember to subscribe for more lessons. You have unlocked a new skill. Let us see everything you learned. Recap, what did we learn? What a time series is and why it is interesting. Loading data, handling dates, and fixing common errors. Creating line and bar plots with Matplotlib and Plotly. Comparing and exploring patterns over time. How to save your own charts. Awesome work! Practice with your own time-based data next. Write down one thing to try with your own data. Ready for a challenge? Challenge yourself next, Rocket. 1. Try plotting the data from a different column or a different time series. 2. Change colors and styles to match your own taste. 3. Share your chart with a family member or friend. Subscribe to our channel for more lessons, tips, and coding fun. Click the bell icon and tell us in the comments what you want to learn next.